Have you ever just stopped and wondered, what am I really? Beneath all the labels, the job, the day-to-day noise. Well, thousands of years ago, a young sage named Bhrigu asked that exact same question, and it kicked off one of the most incredible spiritual quests ever recorded. We're going to follow his journey from the ancient Taittiriya Upanishad and watch as he peels back the layers of reality, one by one.
So the whole quest starts with this really cryptic clue. Bhrigu's father, Varuna, doesn't just give him the answer. No way. Instead, he points him in a direction. He says, seek it through tapas, which means this intense, deep, meditative practice. He's basically telling his son, you're not going to find this in a book. You have to experience it for yourself.
So you can imagine Bhrigu just filled with this spiritual hunger. He goes to his father and asks the biggest question you can ask. Teach me Brahman. Teach me about the ultimate reality, the source of absolutely everything. And with that single instruction from his father, he goes off into solitude to start figuring it out.
All right, so where do you even begin with a question that big? Well, Bhrigu starts with what's right in front of him, the obvious, tangible stuff. He's trying to find the foundation of everything, so his first answers naturally come from the world he can actually see and touch.
After a whole lot of intense meditation, Bhrigu has this light bulb moment. He looks around and sees that every single thing, every creature, every plant, it's all born from food, it's sustained by food, and eventually it returns to the earth to become food. So his conclusion? The physical body itself must be the ultimate reality. I mean, it seems pretty logical, doesn't it?
In the philosophy of Vedanta, this has a specific name. It's called the Anandamaya Kosha, which literally translates to the sheath made of food. This is our physical body, our bones and skin, the most external layer of who we think we are. It's the first thing Bhrigu identifies as the self.
He is so excited. He rushes back to his father, totally convinced he's cracked the code, and he proudly declares, food is Brahma. It's the building block of everything. He thinks his quest is over.
But his father's response is simple. Go, meditate some more. And here's why. Varuna knows that whatever Brahman is, it has to be eternal. It has to be unchanging. But the body? The body, made of food, gets old. It decays. It dies. It's temporary. So it just can't be the final answer. It's back to the drawing board for Bhrigu.
So Bhrigu goes deeper. He thinks, okay, the body isn't it, but what makes the body alive? What animates it? And then it hits him. It's the breath. It's that vital life force that's flowing through every single living thing.
This is the second layer, what's known as the Anandamaya Kosha. This is the sheath of energy, of life force. You can think of the body as the hardware, and this sheath, this prana, is the electricity that makes the whole machine turn on and work.
So, feeling pretty confident this time, Bhrigu goes back to his father. He's sure he's got it now. The breath, the very essence of being alive. This has to be Brahman.
And yet again, Varuna just tells him to seek further. Why? Well, it's the same logic as before. The breath, just like the body, is temporary. It starts when we're born and it stops when we die. It's absolutely vital for sure, but it's not the eternal, unchanging source of everything. The quest has to go even deeper.
Okay, so Bhrigu's kind of exhausted the physical world. The body isn't it, the energy isn't it, so now he has to turn his attention inward. He starts moving away from the physical and energetic realms and starts exploring the really subtle, abstract parts of his own consciousness.
He probes even deeper and he discovers the mind. He realizes it's the mind that directs the breath. It's the mind that feels hunger for food. It's the mind that perceives and experiences the entire world. It seems like the control center for the whole operation.
And this is the third layer, the Anandamaya Kosha, or the sheath of the mind. This is where all our thoughts, our emotions, our desires, our memories, this is where they all live. And let's be honest, for most of us, most of the time, this is where we think our self is.
So Bhrigu, more confident than ever, goes to his father, and he declares that the mind itself is Brahman. It's the ultimate reality that's shaping our whole existence.
And for the third time, he's sent back to meditate. The logic here is just so powerful. Think about it. The mind is, well, it's restless. It's constantly changing. One minute you're happy, the next you're sad. It creates illusions, it worries. How can something so fickle and all over the place be the eternal, unchanging source of the whole universe?
So Bhrigu pushes on, even further. He asks himself, okay, if the mind is so chaotic, what's guiding it? What's the part of me that can look at the mind and make sense of its crazy thoughts? And that's when he discovers an even higher faculty, the intellect.
This is the Anandamaya Kosha, the sheath of intellect or wisdom. This is our ability to discern, to know, to make conscious decisions. It's the part of us that can analyze a situation and understand things on a deeper level. It's the CEO to the mind's busy office floor.
Now this feels like the real answer. The intellect, right? The seat of wisdom that guides every other layer. This has got to be Brahman. He presents this incredibly profound conclusion to his father.
And you're not going to believe this, but he's sent back one last time. This rejection is so subtle, but it's crucial. Even our intellect, our highest wisdom, is limited. It can be wrong. It has to learn and grow. It's not the absolute, final, perfect truth. There is still one more layer to uncover.
All right, this is it. Bhrigu is at the absolute peak of his meditation. He's peeled back the body, the breath, the mind, and even the intellect. He finally reaches the innermost essence of what it means to be. And in that space, he has the ultimate realization. It's not a thought, it's not an idea, it's a profound, overwhelming experience. He discovers that the fundamental nature of reality itself is bliss, Ananda, just pure, boundless, causeless joy. And when he comes back to his father this time, Varuna just silently nods. The quest is over.
So this final layer is the Anandamaya Kosha, the sheath of bliss. The Upanishad says it's from this ocean of pure joy that everything is born. It's what sustains everything, and it's what everything returns to. But notice, it's still called a sheath. It's still a covering, the closest, thinnest veil over the ultimate reality.
So what does this incredible journey from thousands of years ago actually mean for us, right here, right now? Well, it gives us a kind of map of our own consciousness. It's a way to understand all the different layers that make up who we think we are.
So here it is, the complete map that Bhrigu uncovered for us, the Panchakosha, or the 5 sheaths. You can really see the journey now, can't you? From the most obvious, the physical body, moving inward through our energy, our mind, our intellect, all the way to that core of bliss. It's just a powerful model for understanding ourselves.
But here is the final, absolutely mind-bending twist in the whole story. The ultimate point is that even the sheath of bliss isn't the final destination. It's still just a layer. The true self, what the Upanishads call Atman, is the pure, silent consciousness that witnesses all 5 of these sheaths without being any of them. It's like the movie screen on which the entire film of your life is playing. Bhrigu's quest took him from a simple question to the very core of existence, and it ended in this state of quiet, profound understanding. But it leaves us with a challenge, doesn't it? Which of these layers do you identify with the most? And what do you think might lie just beyond it for you?